Openness is probably the key, because if you are afraid of other people, how can you connect? And yeah, to be open means to be fragile also. So it's not easy, yeah. You can get hurt if you are open and fragile. We are now in the neighborhood of Ravnice, Maksimir. It's eastern neighborhood of Zagreb. It's an old neighborhood where I just moved recently and which I'm still exploring. I'm a bit lost still, as you could see. Try to get around somehow, which makes me think and become more empathetic to the people who are newcomers. And because in Croatia we do not move a lot, we are very kind of static. People move maybe once in a lifetime. They go to university and they stay there, or they come back home. In this kind of environment, it's hard to develop sensitivity towards people who are newcomers. This is what I realize now. Because for me, it is also a movement, or moving to a new neighborhood in Zagreb after 16 years. So yeah, for some people it's easy, for some people it's a big deal. However, it's a beautiful neighborhood, very calm, very peaceful, surrounding with a lot of greenery and nature. And what I can see, there is still this real sense of neighborhood, that neighbors actually visit each other on a daily basis, come to cafes, bring their food that they prepare to each other, and I really like it, yeah. One of the communities which is very important for me in Zagreb is my yoga community, which was basically built during the lockdown. There was in the beginning only a few of us, 4 of us, 5 of us, and then people came from all walks of life, and now this is a group of 50 people, which are all somehow connected to each other from previous lives and stories and whatsoever. It's the way how I connect to my spirituality. It's also how I can connect to my spirituality together with other people and share it. I think in this particular group, there are people who all somehow want to be better people, that are trying hard, that are working a lot on themselves, that are very sensitive people, a lot of creative people. I think we are kind of connected in this, quest for kindness, belonging. I think that we all gathered there in a way because we needed this feeling of belonging. We needed a community somehow, and that we recognized it. And it was this particular lockdown moment when it happened. So maybe it made this connection even stronger somehow, yeah. It seems very, somehow central at this point of my life. When I was looking for a new place, which is really hard in Zagreb, as everywhere in Europe, my friend from my yoga community reached out, wanted to talk to me. 1 hour long conversation. I mentioned I'm looking for the apartment. And then she started to laugh hilariously. And I was like, what? And she was like, my friend just called me. She's renting a space just as you described it. What is funny now, the new place is literally next door to my yoga place. It was a nice synchronicity how it brought me here and how this community proves why, you know, meaningful connections are important for us, for our lives. Particularly now, I think it's a period of my life when it's important to reconnect somehow with other people. It's a big question. Why do people need other people and where do they find them? For the last 20 years, I've been finding my people all around the world, actually, not in my neighborhood. You just kind of realize that sharing the same territory or the place where you live, it's already a value. This is like a beautiful magic of human connection, that this person can bring you to another person, and another person can bring you to another person, and this is how you actually connect to community, starting with just one.